All right, good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. I want to say hello to everybody over on Anchor, joining the audio simulcast. If you want to see the charts that we're referring to, check out the daily report that comes out every day over at Princetontrader.com, or when you have time, catch us over YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all there. All right, daily chart. What we've seen in the last couple of sessions is a consistent inability by the bears to reverse the dynamic of buying the thing at 10:30 in the morning. I did 2 trades yesterday. I was long 2,500 even, and then I was long 2,575. Because every time it came back towards the weekly pivot, and the second time was about 10:30, 10:45 in the morning, they couldn't get through. It's a buy, and then it grinds up the rest of the day. So until we see, and we talked about this yesterday, let's just go right to the hourly chart. Here's Monday. Morning dip buy, bought, they take it up. Tuesday, morning dip buy, bought, up, bought, and up. The market gets into habits. I've talked about this for years. Anybody that's followed me knows the market gets habitual. The habit right now is we get pullbacks in the morning, they're bought, and we grind up the rest of the day. Not for a ton of handles, but it just bleeds up and it slowly squeezes the shorts just right out of everything. Until the bears can change that dynamic, until you start to see morning highs, lower lows, you start to see areas like the weekly pivot here at 24.9966. Until you see an area like that get broken, be tested as resistance, and then make a lower low, you're going to continue to see more of the same, which is the dip buyers who have no fear. Remember, they have no reason to have fear. Why should they have fear? They come in and they get paid. They come in, they get paid. They come in, they get paid. As long as that's happening, you're going to expect to see the same results in the market. Okay? It produced a new all-time high on Wednesday. They sold the news into the tax speech, but they brought it right back up to the edge yesterday, traded up into the 2508 area. Haven't quite done that in the overnight, but unless the bears can break this morning dip dynamic, the potential is to see new all-time highs today. If they can convert 2504, they being the bears, if they can then convert the weekly pivot, then you can see some give back into the end of the week, which makes next week that much more interesting. If they can't do it, then Sunday night into Monday, it'll be another battle over a new weekly pivot, and we'll see what happens. But there was potential. I talked about this in the webinar Tuesday after the close. The bears had a lot of potential to get the directional part of the week laid right in their lap. They were keeping weekly pivot under control for the first 2 sessions. But when they lost it Wednesday, and when they confirmed it as support on Thursday, which would be here, Wednesday afternoon up into the tax speech, and then confirmed it on the dip yesterday pre-market. Remember, we talked about the matching lows at 24.99. That's what originally got us long over in the chat room. When they confirmed that, then throughout the morning, any attempt at weekly pivot was thwarted. You headed higher, and they just kind of slow bled it. I mean, it was only an 8-handle range day. It really wasn't that big of a deal, 8 or 9 handles. Do we get more volatility today? I think if we do get more volatility, it's going to be to the downside. To the upside, I don't see a full-blown ramper today. You could see some volatility to the downside. If it's to the upside, then you're going to get a little slow bleeder up that's going to frustrate everybody. So understand, the market doesn't care what you think. The market doesn't care what you want. And it doesn't care how you feel. Okay? The market is about price and risk. And until the bears can reverse that price dynamic, you can expect the same results out of the market. All right. Everybody have a good one. I will catch you for the midday update. Trade them well, and I'll talk to you then. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.